officially on Tiger time. No need to look at the watch. It's time to go to work. How about them Tigers? Tiger Nation, are you ready? Let's set this thing up. Let's make the ground shake. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Let's blow it up. Let's rip it up. Let's tear it up.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Refside Gaming, guys, and I'm back with another episode of the Jackson State HBCU Teambuilder Dynasty here on College Football 26. All right, guys, I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and smash up them likes. Go and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell so that you can get a notification each and every time I upload a new video. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure you go back and watch the previous episode, which was season 1, episode 11, when I took on those Delaware State Hornets. All right, guys, you see this episode, I am taking on the Grambling State Tigers. That's right, guys, Tigers versus Tigers. All right, you see Grambling State is 87 overall, 89 on offense, and then 84 on defense, excuse me. You see Jackson State, we moved up a little bit. We are now ranked number 8 in the country. We are 87 overall, 89 on offense, and then 86 on defense. And if you like guys, you know I like it too. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I do too. And another note, guys, I'm a little under the weather, so a little drainage, so I won't be talking during this game, so I'm just going to play. So join me in the fun. With that being said, I'll catch you turkeys on the field.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, this is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Muscling ahead on 32. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want to get smoked. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops looking for a chance to go.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Wants to throw. It's Morgan. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off the one tackle for a solid pickup. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, he'll throw it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And on the punch, here comes the boys backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pass is right on target. He got hit as he was trying to throw it. They can't convert on third down. The team makes its way onto the field. Wants to bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got homegrown hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Dupree. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, they're after him! Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense. They're tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the force.
That's caught. It's Dupree. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set. First down. Back to throw. It's Morgan. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was rushing up that receiver.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
To the air on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy who seems to touch the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expected him to get the ball again.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost the yardage.
And there was no space, nowhere to go.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need a block.
Hauls it in the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Davenport. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside and try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast and met him there to force the TFL.
Quarterback adapting. Always a welcome play from the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
Those play action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake. And the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's go! Let's go! Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Ready, go. Looking to fire. Got it. On the line. It's Simmons.
That's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Dupree. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Using his legs, it's Davenport. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Off play action. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing his mix up there, catching the football.
To the ground with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Dropping back, it's Morgan. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback, keeping his eyes down the field.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Non-major receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do it. Get inside the kicker's head. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter plunge and attack this defense?
Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Here's a hit. And they got it for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Got room to work. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. Wow, for the defense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short range on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Buying some time. The throw. It's caught. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball.
A chance. Missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that was in a pretty good spot.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Timeout by the offense.
They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Holds it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's going to close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Times and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And it's another 1st and 10 play. take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Got his man on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but there's a big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Leaves it with the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
You really want to simplify football. The low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the team. Easily picked out.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get free because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know.
Snags it with his sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, here they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Back in this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Terrell. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And you know what? Panic in the 1st half. We're starting to get down to 2nd half. This offense has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. They'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They gave up the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You and the blitz, I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Give on the option. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
But we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter. Like, this team obviously is down. They're not playing close to the vest. Being aggressive, 1st play of the drive, trying to throw it down.
There we go. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one. And on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere defense as they move the chains on 4th down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job on front, creating some lanes, running back before he can go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
He's going to run it. Across the 45, he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Let's go! Let's go! From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about in QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now you set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing your way and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. This time it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gonna swing it on second down. Hines is back in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He's played a lot of TD so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting...
Breaks it to the open. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Backs looking for the goal line. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the fourth. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it, leader? What's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you are.
Comes out with a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's a huge blow, man. You got a chance to go take the lead and put yourself in a position you know you can win the ball game. And now, instead of that, you turn the football over. Now you're trailing. The defense is going to have to do something special for you.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him, fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And the field goal unit is on the field. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.
I got you see that.
It came down to the final quarter. Bunch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters.
You like that?
Correct, man. You don't know until the game is right. You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things for
Looking at the stats, you see Jacoby and Morgan was 9 of 16 for 2 before he went out with an injury. No touchdowns, no INTs, lost 25 yards. Now, Ethan Terrell was able to come in. He was 13 of 22 for 175. 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, and his longest was 23 yards. Taking a look at rushing. Our guys had, I guess they were banged up most of the day, so Moultrie had to come in and take on 12 carries for 34 yards, 1 touchdown. Matthews came in and got 10 carries for 30 yards. Davenport, 9 carries for 39 yards before he left the game, and then Miller, 6 carries for 27 yards before he left the game. Travis Terrell, only 4 carries for 28 yards. Ethan Terrell, 3 carries for 48 yards, and then Jacoby Morgan, 2 for -7, so I'm guessing he was sacked a few times today. Now, looking at receiving, you see Travis Terrell was the start. 10 receptions, 119, and 2 touchdowns. Kenny Giles, 3 catches for 23 yards. Nate Rembert, 3 catches for 58 yards. Jonas Vertillion, 2 catches, 26 yards. Janago Dupree, 2 catches, 21 yards. Kobe Paul had 1 catch for 12 yards. And then Jesse Riley, 1 catch for 18 yards. And then Landy had a drop. Look at all these drops we had. Riley had 1. Dupree had 1. Kenny Giles had 2, and Travis Terrell had 2, but he was able to overlook those. Okay. Looking at blocking on that. No one gave up a sack. I guess the sacks were just on a scramble. Then looking at defensively. I'm about to say, I know we had like 1.5 late, which sealed the game. Ashton Taylor had 1.5. Pulliam had 1. Quincy Avery had a half of a sack. No INTs today. Do we have any fumble recoveries? I know we did with pass deflections. Kamari Rogers had 1. Demonye Lacey had 1. Forced fumble. There you go. Ashton Taylor. And then fumble recovery. Jeremiah Williams got it. Anything else? No safeties. No, we did have a safety, didn't we? Oh, they got one on us. We did have a safety. There you go. Quincy Ivory got the safety. There you go. All right, looking at kicking. Geraldo Baeza, he was 1 of 2. 3 of 3 for extra points. I know we punted today. We punted twice, 2 times by Warren, 2 for 98 yards. The net for 74 yards. Ooh. Kick return, didn't have much there. Janela Dupree 4 for 64. Rembert had 1 for 15. Punt return, Rembert had 4 for 26. Alright guys, so that is it. That is going to be the end of the video. You see the final score is 26-21. JSU was able to overcome that. You see they went into halftime losing 14-2. We were able to come about late in the game. Okay, with that being said, guys, end of the video. If in fact you made it this far in the video, remember you are the true GOAT, and that's GOAT. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Don't let nobody tell you different. With that being said, Refside Gaming, I'm out. I will catch you next episode. Ready? All right, guys. Peace out. I'll let you.